Hey guys, as always, thanks for stopping by. Literally take 15. I can do this. Can you have voted for a child sniffer and call yourself pro-Second Amendment? Let's talk about that. Hey, today's episode is brought to you by Acre Gold. It's the easier, more affordable way to buy gold. Here's how it works. You subscribe to Acre, and each month your gold grows. When you hit the price of an Acre Gold bar, they discreetly ship it to your door. Yep, it's that easy. Start saving now over at getacregold.com. That's a new channel sponsor. For that, I'm thankful. I'm also thankful for you Patriots. Every thumbs up are fantastic. Just a comment down below. You know it. It's fantastic as well. The Red Eagles. Infringement. There's also a matching patch. They're both fantastic. The link is where? Down below. My voice is shot. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I've gotten fired up, and I'm going to get through this one. I'm going to do this one straight through. And I've been fired up for the last 30 minutes. I keep refilming this, and it's a tough subject. Now, I want to say clearly this is going to be an incomplete video. I can't get to all the issues here. And so you may say, Johnny, you left this out, you left that out. Yeah, I did. And it's just the nature of the beast. I also want to say I've got some really good news coming out of New Mexico's 2nd District. You're going to like that. And then finally, a lot of folks are new to this. It's not a hobby, but they are new to this community. So if you're brand new, regardless of which side of the aisle you came from, you have made a decision to take your own and your family's self-protection into your own hands and not leave it to Captain Popo out there. And to y'all, I say welcome, fantastic. This video is about people that are maybe a little more plugged in, not so new, that have willingly made a decision to vote for a child sniffer and then call themselves pro-Second Amendment. And that's who precisely this video is about. It's a tough subject. I'm going to get through this. My voice is about shot. I can do this. Now, I get to this point now where I'm sitting here, and I've been thinking about this for a few days. I have viewers literally every day who send in DMs, emails, leave messages down below. And they say, hey, Johnny, I voted for the guy. I voted blue. But I'm here in this fight with you. And to y'all, I say, no. You're not standing shoulder to shoulder with us. You can say it, but it's not true. You can say whatever you want. At the end of the day, you are not pro-Second Amendment. You're not pro-Constitution. If you are standing with that child sniffer, you are anti-American and on some level anti-Constitution, anti-everything that our founding fathers set up for us. Now, words matter. You can call something whatever you want, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's an older reference, but in The Deer Hunter, Robert De Niro said, this is this. Well, this is a tool. It's what I'm going to hold up at the end today. You can call it whatever you want. You can call this macaroni and cheese, but at the end of the day, it's a tool. It's a hammer. You can pull your arms inside your sleeves and hop around like a T-Rex and call yourself a dinosaur. At the end of the day, you're not a dinosaur. You are exactly what you are before you pulled your arms into your sleeves. You can call yourself pro-Second Amendment. You can say those words, but if you are standing with a guy who has an unequivocal stance on the Second Amendment, you're not pro-Second Amendment. You're a fraud, and you are helping to tear down everything, on some level, everything that makes America great. Second Amendment holds so much together. Really, the first and the second, those two go together, and they hold so much together. I mean, they really hold the rest of them together. It's a big deal. Again, this is an incomplete video. I can't chase that one too far. Now, politicians often will say these words. Hey, I grew up a hunter. Hey, I'm pro-Second Amendment. I own guns. But anyone who tries to open with those words, or they do open with those words, they're trying to sell you a steaming pile of garbage. Politicians all the time will pander to their constituents. Right before Obama was elected, he went and did a photo shoot with that beautiful shotgun. It was a great piece of equipment. He went and did a photo shoot right before his first election, and that was pandering. It clearly was. Now, good news coming out of New Mexico's 2nd Congressional District, Xochitl Torres Small. Yeah, I talked about her 4 months ago today. She was the congresswoman, and I just said was with a big old smile. And she ran, when she did run a couple years ago, she ran pro-Second Amendment, did an entire beautiful commercial, and I talked about it. I did a video on it, showing her in a pair of tight jeans and camouflage, how she was out hunting with a shotgun, and I grew up hunting. Whoop-de-frickin-do. A matter of months, literally months after she was elected, she stood shoulder to shoulder with Nancy Pelosi trying to tear down the Republic. New Mexico voted her out on her ear just the other day. Incoming congressional woman-elect, Congresswoman-elect Yvette Harrell, I believe is her name, or Yvette Harrell, I don't know how to say it, but she's headed into office coming in January. So that's big news. There's consequences for turning your back on your constituents. I want to say this. If you voted blue, don't come crying to me. Don't come crying to me whatsoever. I have already had guys say, Johnny, I still want you to stay in this fight. I'm locked arm in arm with you in this fight. No, you're not. Don't come crying to me next year if this guy gets in office, and it might happen. I talked about that yesterday. I hope I'm wrong with yesterday's video. It might happen. Don't come crying to me. Don't email into the GOA. Don't pay your dues to the GOA and get them to fight a fight that you helped to tear down. Don't come crying to me with some email saying, Johnny, what do we do? How do I get this word out? You have already helped the other side. And to that, I will not back down. You are standing shoulder to shoulder with Beto, who might be the coming czar, who said, hell yes, I'm coming for yours. People all the time will say, oh, they're not coming. Well, I don't think they're coming down the driveway in January. I don't. But they are coming legislatively and through backdoor means. Yeah, it's bad. It is really bad. So again, don't come crying to me. Don't email me. I wrote this down. He was clear and is clear on his website, The Child Sniffer, about where he stands. And so don't come crying to me. You can call yourself pro-gun all day long, but if you voted for him, no, the answer is no. You cannot call yourself pro-Second Amendment, pro-Constitution, pro-Bill of Rights, or pro-anything that makes America America. You are helping to tear down the Republic. Am I fired up? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's a disaster on some level, these folks that think they can have it both ways. Remember my dad as a kid saying, you can't have it both ways, and you can't. You cannot have it both ways. There's a subreddit on Reddit where it's all about leftist gun owners, and it's a complete and utter disaster. It is. Like everything those folks, those leftists and those Democrats touch turns into a disaster. And that entire, and if you say anything pro-Second Amendment in that subreddit, they ban you immediately. They're a pro, again, you can call it what you want, but at the end of the day, they're a bunch of leftists. Just like those folks that rolled into D.C. And as soon as the sun started going down, all of those folks ran into D.C. the other day over the weekend and destroyed that peaceful protest, the right to assemble. Yep, no, not if you're a Democrat. And I want to say this, there is no excuse. People email me all you want. Keep emailing me. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for neutering yourself. You can't neuter yourself and neuter your freedom and then email in and ask me to keep the fight up. I'm going to keep the fight up, but not because of you or not because you emailed that in. I'm fighting for the Constitution. I'm fighting for the Republic, and I'm fighting for our freedom. And I do believe that. Where do you stand? Let me know. It's just a tool. This right here is nothing but a tool, just like everything else in my arsenal. It's a tool. And to anyone that is against us or our rights or the Constitution of these United States, surrounded by a pile of hot brass from my cold, dead hands, I got through it. Bye.